And then my Knitcrate box. So this is the January Knitcrate box. So normally I do my Knitcrate reviews as a separate standalone video, but like I said, for the ease and purpose of this podcast today, I'm going to include it in this one, so I'll keep it brief. Knitcrate is a monthly subscription service. You can either sign up for one of their main crates or like a sock crate where they send you sock yarn. You get a collection of patterns that are designed out of the yarns that are included in the box. So, and whether you get the sock or the main, you get all of the patterns because they put them in a booklet. I'm assuming that hasn't changed this year. I haven't actually opened the box yet. In the main box, I think you typically get 2 skeins of yarn as well as a knit and a crochet pattern. You typically also get a little goodie on the side as well. The yarns are all exclusive to Knitcrate. So, and they have different blends in each box and stuff like that. And it's a monthly subscription. Like I said, you can sign up for, I think you sign up for either to pay monthly or quarterly or yearly. You can cancel at any time. And as with all subscription services, it is a mystery what you get. You do now get the choice to pick your color family. So you can either pick brights, neutrals, or I can't remember what the third one is. It's like more muted, like cool tones, warm tones, or like neutrals. So you can pick like a family of colors in that sense if you do have a preference, or you could just leave it to be completely random. Mine is completely random, so I don't know what I get each month. But I typically use these for giveaways and stuff, so it's not such an I don't necessarily mind because I'd never really plan on keeping the yarns that I get sent. But if you do happen to like not like something that you receive, they have a Ravelry group where you can like trade and trade yarns or sell yarns or whatever as well. But that is part of the risk when it comes to signing up for a mystery subscription box. You don't know what you're going to get, so you can't guarantee you're always going to like something. So if that's not the sort of thing that you enjoy, then maybe this isn't for you. But if you do enjoy that, then maybe this is for you. It's a great way to try out new techniques, new patterns, new yarns that you wouldn't necessarily try otherwise. And yeah. Okay, so let's open this up. So as I said, this is the January box, and I do have a code for you to get I think it's 10 or 15% off, something off your first order. I can't remember now. I'll have that included in the description down below, as well as an affiliate link, so that if you sign up using that link, then I get a small percentage of the money. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it's there if you want to use it. Otherwise, you can just go straight to their website and do it that way. So, okay. It seems this month was in collaboration with Brooklyn Boy Knits. It's on the label. I hadn't actually opened this one yet, so it's my first time seeing the colorways. So it's really beautiful sort of blues. And this is on their Knitology worsted, and the colorway is Empire. It's 100% superwash merino wool. Worsted weight 225 yards and 100 grams. So yeah, and this, to me anyway, looking at it, looks, I think there's 2 different colorways. Yeah, sorry, so this one is Empire and this one is Royal Court. Okay, yeah, they're 2 different colorways. So I was looking at it and one of them is like purples and greys in it and the other one's just blues. And I was like, that's not just a dye lot difference, those are 2 different colorways. And it also comes with a itty bitty tiny little beanie, like a finger beanie. I'm not sure what this is for. Hopefully the booklet will tell us. It's kind of cute though. And then it comes with your booklet with the patterns in it. Okay, so these were the different colors that you could get. So these 2 here were part of the Energize Me sort of color palettes, like the warmer, more saturated, sort of brighter colors. And then this Concrete Jungle and Bushwick were part of the all natural, like the more neutral color palette. And the ones that I got, Royal Court and Empire, were part of the chill out, so the more cool toned color palette options that they sent out. So these were the 3 different options that you could have been sent. Like I said, it was done in collaboration with Brooklyn Boy Knits, so there's a little profile on him in here. And these were the sock yarn options that you would have gotten you could have gotten one of these if you were part of the sock membership. And so yeah, here you get a little index of all the different patterns that were included. So there's the upside down cowl, there's which is the knit cowl, I think. There's the inbound Inbound Cowl, which is the crochet pattern. There's the Gemology, which I think is the knit sock pattern down here. And then there's also a crochet sock pattern called the Blue Quartz Socks. So these are all the different designs that are included. And then I believe all the patterns are in here in detail. Yeah, the patterns are all in here written out in detail as well. So yeah, and then they give you a little hint on the back of the theme for the following month. So you can actually go in month by month and adjust your color preferences as well, so that is also an option. Once you see the theme for the next month, you can decide if you want to go in and change your choices. So yeah, not entirely sure what that little beanie was for, but it's kind of cute. Anyway, so that will probably be a future giveaway at some point. And it's suddenly gotten very dark because it started raining outside, but it looks like the colors on screen seem okay. So the last thing for this segment is this box. I'm just covering my address here, and this is from the Mermaid's Purse Yarns. And she contacted me a while ago now asking if I wanted to try out one of her subscription boxes. So she has two options, I believe. One was a cotton yarn subscription and one is a sock yarn subscription. And I asked to do the sock yarn one since I don't really knit with cotton that much. And so sock yarn seemed the most appropriate option to go for. And I really love how it came packaged, because the yarn was actually wrapped up in paper as well, but it comes in like a fish and chip box. So if you're in the UK, then and you go and get fish and chips, sometimes you'll get it wrapped up in newspaper or in just paper, or sometimes it comes in boxes. Now my dad actually used to have a fish and chip shop / restaurant a few years ago, and they used to use boxes like this for their takeaway orders. So that was really nostalgic for me to suddenly open it up and see that it was a fish and chip box, which I thought was quite cute. And yeah, they're based in the UK. I had to double check. I'm pretty sure she was, but just had to double check. And so this was the yarn, and it's all based on like sea themes. So this month's theme was the Crown of Thorns starfish. So, and then she includes some information about the species. So this was the yarn, and you get a full skein plus a mini skein to go with it. And the colour is called a Planchy Funky Fins, and it's 120 grams total, 4-ply sock yarn. Meterage is 400 meters in the main skein and 80 meters in the mini, and it's 75% British wool, 25% nylon. It's definitely got a toothier feel to it, so it's really good. It'll be really good for a sock yarn, so it's not like super soft merino. And yeah, it would work really well for a sock yarn. So this is the colourway, and if I show you the picture, you'll see the inspiration is there. And so I think that's a pretty good representation of the inspiration photo. Oh jeez, focus. There we go. And like I said, she includes a whole bunch of information about the species as well. Oh yeah, this is the paper it came wrapped up in. I just kept it. It came with a little mermaid progress keeper, and there was a little like picture painting of it as well. And yeah, that's it. That's what comes in the box. And I can't for the life of me remember how much the subscriptions are. She did tell me, but like I said, it was a while ago and then I got sick. So I will look that up and I will include it in the description box, including a link to her website. And her card, which came in the box, is quite cute, because on the back you've got a little ruler on the side. You've got different like yarn and then recommended hook and needle sizes, as well as wraps per inch, and then you have little shorthand instructions for the kitchen stitch on the back, which I thought was really cute to include all of that information on a business card. It's really handy to have. And there's obviously all of her info on the front. Actually, you know what, I'll show you that too, because that would be handy. But like I said, I'll leave a link to the website below the video as well. So that was it. That's everything for this. Ooh, focus. So that's it. That's everything for this segment.